the reasons behind a project. Actually, there could be many reasons behind a project. Okay, and basically, okay, from a high-level perspective, the reasons behind a project can be classified into two main classifications. The first one, you can say that it is a kind of a passive reason. All right, passive reason in the sense that, okay, is that in the sense that the initiation of a project is due to something external. All right, that's called passive categorization of reason for a project. And then another classification, which we are going to look at in the next slide, is actually more reactive. Okay, the initiation of project is coming from the motivation, the inside motivation of the project owner, all right, or the sponsor. All right, so for this first classification of reason for a project, okay, as I said just now, is more towards passive classification. Okay, a project is being initiated mainly because of significant changes in the business environment. All right, so let us look at this. We know that all business operate in an environment. That environment could be, for example, in a university environment. Now, and that environment could be an environment of a city, an environment of a country, or an environment of a multi-national cross-country kind of environment. All right. Okay. And as we can see from these slides, there are 6 aspects, all right, or 6 components that make up a business environment. And they are politics, economics, societal, technology, law, and legislation, and lastly, the physical environment. Okay, any major or significant changes to any of these aspects will require our organization or our business to initiate a project. All right, because business need to do something. All right, in the form of project in order to achieve the stability in our business environment. Take for example, all right, assume there's a tremendous or significant changes in the politics. There could be a government policy requiring the build of high-speed rail in a remote area, right? It's an example of project caused by major changes in politics, right? And it could be a project, okay, which is meant to create low-cost product, okay, which is triggered by tremendous changes in the economics. For example, during the economics crisis, for example, during the inflation, consumer will have lack of, okay, will have a smaller amount, okay, relatively less monetary value, okay, money to buy product. Okay, so that's the need for organization or business to develop lower cost product for the consumer to consume. All right, and it could be the societal aspect, okay, that the society require business, okay, to create more recycled product, okay, to have better manage the waste management, okay, to better manage the waste produced out of the use of their product. And then it could be tremendous changes to the technology, which cause, okay, some project, for example, cloud computing project or mobile computing project, for example, okay, due to customers' experience, okay, due to different customer expectations. For example, now many brands, they are trying to develop various mobile app, okay, for their customers to use, right? And then, for example, due to the development in cloud computing, the popularity, okay, of cloud computing, many organizations are trying to move their on-premise IT infrastructure to the cloud, because it is relatively cheaper. And then, for example, in the automobile industry, due to the different customers' expectations, all right, the automobile industry is actually transforming its car technology from the manual car, petrol car into electric vehicle type of car, right? And we may have a change in the aspect of law and legislation such that it require all online operating companies, okay, to comply to the GDPR. All right. What is GDPR? GDPR is actually general data protection regulation, such that all companies operating online, okay, they have some rules to follow, okay, with respect to uh, with respect to customer data privacy, all right? And it could be some major changes to the physical environment. For example, climate change, or due to the nature, the location of a business, all right? There could be a need, okay, to initiate a project on, for example, flood or earthquake early warning system. And all these major changes to the business environment will affect business. So that in order to counteract, in order to achieve business environment stability, business will try to initiate project in order to create, okay, uh, some value, okay, in order to create value to satisfy customers' demand or customers' requirement.